I freaking knew it, y'all. I knew 2K, they was about to do something stupid, man. Yesterday, 2K dropped a patch update in preparation for Season 4 on NBA 2K24. As you guys know, I made a video covering all the patch notes. And let me bring up the gameplay portion of those patch notes, because under the gameplay portion, you see, we saw 4 bullet points. And I even addressed this in the video, saying that the gameplay portion somehow manages to be the smallest portion of the patch notes. When in my opinion, with all the flaws on 2K24, it needs to be the largest portion of the patch notes. And whenever 2K makes gameplay changes, there's usually an influx of players. Folks just want to see what was changed with 2K. Immediately, players notice gameplay changes that weren't announced in the patch notes. I would first like to reference this tweet from Shoot saying, I like how 2K patches Magic Johnson. They don't say nothing, then they be like, trust us. Don't believe outside sources. Crying face emojis. Sean also sent out a tweet about this saying Magic Johnson dribble style got nerfed in the new NBA 2K24 patch. It's way slower now, and he showcased the video displaying the changes in speed for the highly coveted Magic Johnson crossover. And you guys remember that I showed you that snippet just a little while ago of the 4 bullet points under the gameplay portion of the patch notes? Well, now if you go back to the same patch notes in their 2K Discord under gameplay updates, you see there's now 5 bullet points, and the last one said reduce the effectiveness of the sprint crossover in Magic Johnson's dribble style. This is why I be saying whenever we get these patch notes, it's just filled with a bunch of fluff. For instance, when we pull up the My Career Quests and Progression portion of the patch notes, you'll see the first bullet point says multiple fixes and adjustments have been made to improve the overall quest experience and ensure proper progression and quest completion throughout the mode. All of that equates to fluff, just trying to fill up these patch notes. And it seems like 2K is so fixed on adding filler patch notes, I guess they're trying to give us the illusion that they're doing more to the game than they actually are. They just end up missing and forgetting to add the key points in patch notes, actual changes that have been made to 2K, changes that the 2K community would immediately notice. Man, I tell you, 2K has been going through it this year. Let me pose a question to y'all. Why was it important for 2K to go in and change the Magic Johnson crossover? I mean, some of you guys may actually find this crossover too OP. Now, I primarily play 5v5 in the rec center, and throughout my time on 2K24, I haven't noticed the Magic Johnson crossover being too effective. Maybe in different game modes like 1v1, 2v2, or even 3v3 where you have a lot more space, you can receive the full benefits of having this sprint crossover in the Magic Johnson dribble style. What I mean to say is that throughout the year, I haven't noticed this dribble move to be that effective to the point of nerfing it, not telling anybody, not mentioning it in the patch notes, and then secretly adding it to the patch notes after the community learned real quick that it was nerfed. You would think with 2K's endless amount of financial resources that they would put a team together to make sure that these type of mistakes just don't happen. There needs to be a dedicated team, a liaison between the 2K community and 2K development. Me personally, if I had to nominate anybody, I'd nominate LD2K, maybe even Zach Timmerman. Is it a job that nobody wants? Because 2K has yet to find somebody that can maintain success in the community manager role. And that's primarily based in the idea that the 2K community will end up going at that person's head, and maybe nobody really wants that type of pressure. Do you guys think you can handle that type of pressure? Would you want to be the 2K community manager for 2K? Y'all sound off in the comment section below. I want to reference this next tweet in this next segment by Tillhouse. He says 2K should add teammate grade to floor spacing and punish it more severely so people can understand what they're doing wrong when they play. Shout out to Tillhouse for bringing awareness to this issue. I can't tell you how many times I've seen small guard bills attempt to set a screen only to bring a double team to the ball handler. And they're doing this on purpose so the ball handler can get double teamed, and then they leak out so that way they could be considered open. And then those same players want to go at your head for not passing the rock. Not only should 2K punish folks for poor floor spacing, but they should also reward folks for good floor spacing. I'm definitely curious to hear y'all thoughts about that. Y'all sound off in the comments. In this next segment, I would like to touch base a little briefly on floor setters, because in the beginning of the year, floor setters were really important. Now in mid-year, floor setters just seem irrelevant because all your badges are maxed out. And if you guys don't know what happened in 2K24 and what pretty much eliminated eliminated floor setters for being relevant was that 2K patched progression on badges. In the beginning of the year, a lot of players were complaining about losing badge progression, and pretty much nobody liked the idea of your badges regressing to lower levels simply because you're not using them. So from what I noticed when 2K added that badge progression, I never had to even look at my badges. They're always maxed out. In this tweet, Spillboy said, "What's your thought process behind how you use your floor setters?" And AllCity Big Heck ended up responding saying, "Are they even the reward they once were? Don't even feel like we need them anymore." And that's my exact sentiment. I don't even go into floor setters feel like I don't need to, unless you're making a new build and you want to max out a badge ASAP so you can have a good start to that new build and bring them right online. But after a day or two, your badges are pretty much maxed and there's no need for a floor setter. Spill ended up responding saying, "It seems like they're more for badges you don't use at this point," which is cool too. But I gotta say, it's not even for badges that I don't use, because the way the mechanics work on 2K24 is that if you're not using a badge, it's because it's not a part of your gameplay. But I guess it's good to have a badge at a higher level, just in case you may want to do a particular move once every 10 games. Do you guys think we need floor setters? Should 2K reintroduce floor setters in 2K25? Y'all sound off in the comment section below. We'll be going live a little later on today to talk some more about this stuff. Hopefully y'all can tune in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.